Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. That was probably a very loud clap to episode 23 of RimWorld, the Fat Hobbits, a journey to the stars. We need more Rim in our world is the title of today's episode because I don't have a better one. Welcome back to episode 23. Let's continue with the Fat Hobbits. I have a few more mods I want to check out, but again, the kind of big thing is if we add more mods to the game, might as well update to the next level as well with the add-on and buy myself the add-on and all of that stuff. Currently we're having a plague on Ram and Wheezy, so the plague is on my animals. Are you actually oh my god, I need to return, right? The plague is minor. Needs tending now. Ah, crap. What a good start. You know what? I'm cheesy. I'm just gonna load again and hope the plague doesn't happen. I'm gonna be cheesy. I just hope the plague doesn't happen. Okay, we are doing barriers over here and over there because we are trying to defend versus breachers. That's our current situation. Yeah, we are currently trying to defend against breachers. We need a research project. Do we have something nice? Noble apparel? No, we don't really need the prestige stuff. That's, by the way, more mods that I want to add. I want to add more, like, flavor items in the game. More armors and stuff. Fertility producers, no. Tube television, no. Flat screen, no. Basic mech touch, no. Grow vaths, no. Gene processor, no. We have the vitals monitor. We need a new medical bay, if possible. I think research-wise, we are looking pretty good. I think we're pretty good with research for the moment. We still do not have cataphract armor. I would like to get, like, this super nice cataphract armor for my people. Needs advanced component, plastic uranium, but it is legit 120, 50, 60. It's 120, 50, 60. And this would be, well, it's massively better. So I would like to have the cataphract armor. However, not really found any recipes just about yet. Okay, so the geothermal generator is being built by Sauron. Wonderful. And now we have a nice high grid access. Let's see, we have enough steel, we have a few more components, so let's get some power. Hidden conduits, let's see, we have enough power here. We don't have enough power here. So let's get some power over here as well. And this has enough power. So let's get security-wise. Let's get a mini turret, no. Let's get a... No, it's actually the right turret. Is that correct? Yes. Let's get a mini turret over here. Let's get a nice mini turret there. It shouldn't mess with the explosion if something happens, but let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 4 slots, right? Let's go 4 slots wide. So one more copy over there. 4 slots wide. Let's have 2 over there. Rather, this might be a big entrance point, so let's... No, we have these 2. That's totally fine. Let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and that's a distance of 2. So it's a distance of 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okie dokie, we don't have a breach about here, so that's totally fine. So let's go over here. There's a distance of 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make another one here, because that might be a big breach target over here. So we have that. This is defended anyways, so that's good enough for me. And that looks to be good for breach defenses. That looks to be good for breach defenses. Right, these guys are coming home, right? They're coming home. They're bringing us all of the materials to start our ship. Yeah, they're bringing us all of the materials to start our ship up. That's why we are calling these guys home. That is why we're calling these people home. Eowyn is starving because she's currently breastfeeding Euron. Okay, so this defense right here is being made. That's great. Equipment wise, we're looking pretty good as well. What I do not have currently is combat ready armor. I currently do not have a combat ready armor set, which I would like to change. I would like to give them all for the final battle nice defenses. If we look into our builds, we can make gauntlets and plate boots. We can make gauntlets and plate boots. These should give us a nice little defense boost over the normal boots that we have, right? Light plate boots are 27, 13, 18. So 27, 13, 18. And this gives us obviously less, so it's 27, 13, 18. Let's look at these. It's, yeah, that's a massive difference. So that is a massive difference. Let's look at the material. Let's look at the material. There we have knight armor already here. So let's see, plate. Can I search for stuff? I can, look at this. A plate helmet? A plate helmet wouldn't be too bad, having a helmet. We have a plate armor here as well. The plate armor. Okay, so research wise, plate armor. Plate mail, plate armor. Knight armor. We want to have the knight armor, right? We want to have the knight armor. Okay, so we want to definitely have the knight armor. We want to have an armored helmet, if possible. A salad would be nice, but an armored helmet as well. So what does this take? Material-wise, takes 100 metal, and this takes 200 metal. Versus something that takes components. Advanced components, uranium, plasteel. So having a set of combat armor is something we should think about. So let's manage apparel. Manage apparel policies. Let's go, let's make a new policy. Call this combat ready. Let's call this combat ready. Let's clear everything from combat ready, or rather let's cancel this one. Let's copy this one. Call this now combat ready. So combat ready. So let's see. Currently we have an Akaton, right? So armor, we want to have armor, but we want to have a knight armor, not a light plate. That covers torso, layer middle, and that's middle outer. So if I go to the Akaton, that's only outer. No, that's skin. So that's skin. So they're still wearing an Akaton if it's skin. So if it's skin, they're still wearing an Akaton. But we can't wear a light plate. We want to have full knight armor. As well as an armored helmet, right? We want to have an armored helmet. So that is headgear. And if we go to an armored helmet, So, armored helmet. That is a -8 shooting accuracy. Great helmet is also a -8 shooting accuracy. Great helm. Never seen the great helm. Never seen the kettle helm as well. Never seen the Morion helm. Plate helm. Shooting accuracy. We have different types of helmets here. Interesting. The Saleh is also this. Gunlink gets us a shooting accuracy +3 though. However, this is necessary for the final battle, I think. So if we take this knight armor, so we take knight armor and a, let's see, if there is time, we take most likely light plate leggings and stuff. If there's time, that is. So let's look into crafting once again. So that's the light plate stuff. That's the knight armor, laminar armor. Okay. So, steel-wise, do we have some excess steel somewhere accessible? Because if that's the case, I want to start making gear. I want to start making gear, and I want it to be kind of here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 means 3, 6, so that's 6, 12, 18. Okay, so these are for armor. These are for armor, so we link these settings. We will go to storage, go to critical, clear everything, go to knight armor. We'll make this knight armor. Let's build another one right here. Build another one right here. Let's make this knight armor. And let's make 1, 2, 3 here. So this is now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correct? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's link these settings, make this critical, make this an armored helmet, and then we want to build another copy of this, and we want this right here. Let's see, I kind of need a little bit more storage, honestly. Doesn't matter much, we can build more storage in here, that doesn't hurt anything. Let's build more storage in here. Let's make these 3 link settings. Go leggings, gloves. Let's see, not gloves. We need apparel. Let's clear everything. Let's criticalize it. Let's go armor. And we want this to be, let's see. Can we do mitten gauntlets? Can we do mitten gauntlets? Can we do mitten gauntlets? We can do mitten gauntlets. Global work speed minus 20%. That's totally fine because we're preparing for the last battle, is that correct? So if we go to, that's 36, and if we do this lightly, if we do this light, we don't have a light is completely fine because we're not getting rid of the negatives. So let's make this light gauntlets and light plate boots. So let's make these light gauntlets. Let's make these light gauntlets. And let's make these light leather, let's make this light boots. So let's do this. Clear everything. Critical light gauntlets. And light leggings we already have. Okay. So that also means that if we go to apparel, so we now have an armored helmet, we have a knight armor. So let's see. Assign combat ready. We go for light, Floyd gauntlets. So we disable the work boots and gloves. And we enable light plate boots and gauntlets. Wonderful. And now we make a bill to get ourselves knight armor. And now we get rid of cleaver, medical instruments, shears, longsword, axe, hammer, chisel, tool set. We don't need any of these recipes anymore. We are not suspending light plate mail just about yet because people can still wear it. But knight armor, we need light one of these, we need one of these, and we need armored helmet. We need the armored helmet because we want these people to be defending, to be, well, as defended as possible for the last battle. Alrighty, so Sauron, you will put in the work, so you are off construction. Sauron off construction. We'll make you off construction for now, and you will begin making ourselves 12 armors, 12 light plate boots, 12 gauntlets, and 12 armored helmets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So let's make 15 of each. That is a lot of material. That is a lot of material. We need more steel. Do we have more steel? We have one steel readily available. That would be here. But do we have more steel in the vicinity? It does not look like it. It does not look like we have more steel in the vicinity outside of here. But this does not have a direct line. But we have more steel here and here, so we don't really have a choice. Let's get all of this steel right here. And let's get all of these components as well. Do we have, if we go drill, do we have a little bit of steel in our home base somewhere? We have steel right here. We have steel right here. So if we could take our automatic drill, we can make an automatic drill here. So let's make an automatic drill. You know what? We can automatically make one here. Let's open this up. The automatic drill 3 wide or 5 wide? It's 3 wide. It's 3 wide. So let's open this up right here. Let's open this up. Stay hydrated, guys. Okay, we are preparing full-on defense for our people. Sauron, what are you doing? You're making knight armor. I would like you to prioritize these things, please, first. What are you doing, Sauron? Oh yeah, okay. Please prioritize building this. Because you need to have space to put your stuff as well that you craft. Alright, so. And after you have crafted all of this, we should be good to go. To let you craft whatever you need to craft. Well, that didn't work, but sure. So, production command. And we please construct this first, so we have our nice little storage available. There we go. Alright, now you can begin crafting stuff. Right here, you still have to make some gun links, right? So you still have to make some gun links, that's totally fine. And then we will begin with all of our stuff. We need to bank up as much food as we can. We will bank up on all the lavish meals. We will bank up on tons and tons of survival meals. Then we'll try our best to build our ship. And start it up and see what happens. Our defenses are being built slowly but surely. We have a fire, but who cares really, it's raining. We don't really need to firefight anything. Sauron is building our defenses. So how much steel do we have? 1,800. That is super not enough. We have the first light plate boots done. Why are these not centered here? Light plate boots. Why are you not... Oh, because all of them are gauntlets. Ha, okay, there we go. So now it's made. So we have space for 18 each. Our caravan finally arrived at Hobbiton. With all of our nice material that we can have. Let's have Rem go inside. And now you are in the need of dropping everything. Wonderful, one is already unloaded. Let's get Ram unloaded. Lots and lots and lots of material. And where's Wheezy? Wheezy's here. Wheezy's coming in. Let's get Wheezy unloaded. Lots of stuff. Really nice. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. Alright, now we have a little bit more stuff available to us. That's great, but we need to sort all of this. Because currently it's looking very chaotic. We have poor items here. Who did this? Who did the poor? Who did the poor item? Of course the poor item needs to be destroyed. Can't have a poor item, honestly. Smell the Pyrrol. This needs to be copied. Needs to be pasted. Smell the Pyrrol forever. We need it to be 100 quality. Get light gauntlets and plates also in. And unfortunately, everything that is not at least good quality needs to go. Something that is not at least good quality needs to go, unfortunately. We can't have that. We need the best possible armor, and normal and poor is just not gonna cut it. So, Galadriel, what are you doing? You're tending to Timberwolf. Is someone else helping with the crafting? Let's see. Craft Galadriel and Rosie would be our crafters. Let's get Rosie off the construction skill for now, and let's get Rosie back to crafting. Resting. But if I would like to add you to the smelter, you would be doing smelting. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. So, which means our only crafter, only builder really is Balin, I think. I think Balin is the only one who is really doing construction. Which is fine, he has a multi-tool. Does Rosie have a multi-tool? Of course she has a multi-tool. That is not a question. Okay. Sauron is happily doing things. Why he's doing the boots first, I have no idea. He should be doing masterwork knight armors. That's not as good as Cataphract, obviously, but much cheaper. And currently we don't really have the ability to build Cataphract armor. So let's just have it like this. Defenses are being built slowly, but surely. Very slowly, actually. So, Rosie, where are you? Rosie currently is digging at compacted machinery. Why? I know you like mining. So, Rosie, mining is higher than what it should be. You're making yayo. I don't want you to make yayo. I don't want you to make yayo. I want you to smelt down stuff. Exotic goods trader. A trade ship is passing by. So what are you doing? You're smelting a pearl. Yep, that's what you need to do. So Gilrain, or Galadriel rather. Galadriel, would you please have all the exotic goods trader? The exotic goods trader has advanced components and components. That's great. They have glitter rolled medicine. That's great. They have massive amounts of plasteel on offer, which is amazing. They have a little bit of gold on offer. We need gold. We have unfortunately sold off all our gold. So let's get them a few packaged survival. Maybe meals. Maybe meals. Let's see. We have crafting and medical. We have a persona core. We have Yayo and Ambrosia we can give to payment. We have not much else, honestly. So let's get this over there. Let's get this over there. We don't really have that much else that is high in value currently. Let's get rid of a little bit of gold. That's an okay trade now. Because if we look into our ship, we need a little bit of gold for the ship's computer, which we just have bought. So what is a sensor cluster? A multifunction sensor module can scan and signal across the void, blah blah blah. So we definitely need one of these. But now we have a little bit of gold in access, which is exactly what we want. Let's see. Are these made of steel and only steel, or can we choose a different material? No, they're made of steel and only steel, which is good. We only want this to be made of steel. Great. So he's doing his armors. That's great. Rosie is recycling the leggies, which is good. There we go. She's recycling legs. That's exactly what we need to do. You should be cleared off of smelter duty now, right? You're smelting from slag. No. We have so much slag though. So that is fine. Food-wise, we are in a little bit of, well, not a bad zone, but we also want to have a little bit of yayo if we ever need to have a mood boost. But currently we are not really like doing stuff, so let's get Rosie back on construction duty. Let's get her back on construction duty. More masterwork stuff. Sauron is doing good work. Rainy thunderstorm. So what's happening? Shelob's back on building stuff. That's great. So Balin, what is Balin doing? He's hauling steel to the conduit. Okay, so he's making conduit. That's great. Gimli's digging. That's what he should do. Have we deconstructed the bottom part here? We have not yet. So I please would like to have you deconstruct all of this. That would be nice. Because we need our digger. We need a secondary digger. Next portion. So he is slow when it comes to this. Let's get our next digger. Let's make the next digger over here. There we go. Do we need to defend that digger? Maybe, maybe not. It will be a terrible thing if it ever gets destroyed, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, barriers are being built. That's great. Guns are not built just yet. These barriers are not built yet. What is Galadriel doing? Beating a fire out. Why? Order, zone, clear home area. Don't need this. This is not an important home area. This is not an important home area. This needs not to be defended by fire. This does not need to be defended by fire. This does not need to be defended by fire. There we go. Okay, so this is looking quite nice. Food, it's not that great. I don't know why, but we're missing a lot of food, but that's not a problem, honestly, because we can go heavily into food if we remove this psychite and make it into corn. So we could heavily go into food once we decide to no longer make money. We still need a little bit of psychite, so we'd probably only transform 2 fields because we need to make psychite tea. But again, we're like stuffing up on psychite incredibly hard if we do that. And if we initiate the last fight, the last thing we want to do is like craft stuff once we are going into fighting mode. I'm still a little bit scared of this thing. But it is what it is. But our enemies should all be forced really going down this way, down over here, up there, into here. Okay, the second digger is being made. That's cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Hey, why is this door not an auto door just yet? Why is this still a regular door? Okay, so let's look at our stuff. We have 1,000 plus steel, 1,000 uranium, 50 advanced components. That's nice. Why is this in a home zone? Clear the home zone. Yes, clear the entire home zone. Who cares if this burns down? Nobody cares if this burns down, guys. Really. Nobody cares if this stuff burns down. Going for a walk in the middle of a brush fire. Sure. This has been destroyed, so let's delete this. Let's uninstall this one. So that ambrosia is gone. Everything else seems to be gone as well, so ambrosia is finally off. Alrighty. Armor is being made. Great. Armor is being made. Armor is only being made by Sauron, but he's making one armor after another. That's great. That's really, really, really nice. Okay. These guys are working as well. That's good. Right. Flooring. Right. Flooring. Do we have excess flooring somewhere? We have a little bit of slate left over. A dull looking rock. So let's go into flooring. Let's go into tiles. Let's look into slate tiles. Does this have a beauty impact? This is a beauty of 1. If we go to, let's say, limestone slate, it's still a beauty of 1. And only marble has a higher beauty. No, it's still a beauty of 1. So we do have 600 slate left over. So let's see, this is a 300 slate. Let's make this into 300 slate. Marble is left over. Let's see, granite. We need granite in excess. That's totally okay. Let's make one more floor for slate. You know what's actually not necessary. It makes no difference. It makes absolutely no difference. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. And we have an infestation in the middle of home. So, guys, in the middle of home, this is bad. This is really, really, really bad. Eowyn, hold this door open. Children, you need to stay away. Children, you need to stay away. And you two need to stay away as well. Now. Everybody else. Go over here. Sauron, why are you here? Rosie, Balrog, Gimli. You guys need to take Helm. This is a bad infestation, but we'll manage. Let's have 3 people going here. Let's have 3 people standing in here. We have also one over here, which is not great, but we'll manage. Okay. That's fine. That's totally okay. Gollum is in front. That's fine. Gollum should not be in front. Do we have someone here? Please, Shelob. Come from behind. Our Arctic Wolf is taking precedence. That's great. Rosie, come over here. Have 2 supporters in here. Pippin needs to support from here. This should be a good clear of the infestation. Rosie is heavily, heavily damaged, but we should be good. Okay. Ilrain is damaged, Rosie's damaged, Balrog's damaged, Gollum's damaged. Off with you guys. Kill this one. You guys can go as well. Oh my god, Aeron had a problem. We almost had a problem with Aeron. Interesting. Can someone please rescue my puppies and stuff? That would be great. And please someone rescue the puppies. Alright, everybody off weapons. This door no longer needs to be held open. We lost our bed. So let's install a new bed. We have a marble dresser over here, okay. And we lost the end table. So we lost the end table over here. So let's install a new end table. Doesn't matter much, we have done good. Does somebody not have a bed currently? Let's see, does somebody... Samwise does not have a bed currently, so Samwise gets a new bed. Bleeding out in 5 hours. Faramir. Fire at Mega Scarab. Okay. Okay, guys, business back as usual. We have defeated this thing. The Arctic Wolf died. Oh, well. It's fine. The animals, I really don't care much for the animals. Okay. You're living in an extremely dirty sleeping room. I think after you have slept, we're gonna clean the bedrooms. After you have slept, we definitely need to clean the bedrooms. Balrog, please clean this bedroom right here. Oh my god, you have to clean everything? You have to clean the entire thing? Well, then clean the entire thing. Doesn't matter much to me. Okay. Yup, doesn't matter much to me. So, how are my wounded? Nothing serious, and she has a gunshot on the left hand. Nothing serious, really. But let's go into bioregeneration, and we will heal your stuff. Okay. Begin bioregeneration cycle. Wonderful. Alrighty, Balrog is still cleaning up, but he is totally being fine. We'll have a lot more kibble food now. We will have a lot more kibble food now. He's still cleaning like an absolute champ. Putting his multi-tool to work. He's watching television. He's watching television, sure. Okay. Our people really don't like insect meat, so we can't really use it for food. We'll play an ideology next time that involves insect meat. So we have a defense. And this is why I don't like one wide hallways. Because that totally, well, killed everything. We have a solar flare. I really don't like having one wide hallways because that makes defenses like this absolutely atrociously hard. So Sauron, what are you doing? You're making light leggings. Can you please prioritize building this? Paid rate resource. Okay, we have a Viscerar monosword and 3,600 uranium. 3,600 uranium. Holy shit, man. No, not really. The sword is not that great. So yeah, we're not gonna do any of that. More saves, Randy. Don't make me nervous. Don't make me nervous, Randy. Don't make me nervous, my dude. Don't make me nervous. Nervous. And we have a raid coming in from the Toxin Pillars. They will prepare for a while and then attack. Okay. Guys, you know what that means. Is this the only drop they're doing? This is the only drop that they are doing. Okay, this looks like not a hard fight. Well, they have a lot of guns. They do have a lot of guns. We are in the middle of the day. So, my dears, please man the mortar. Please, Faramir, man the mortar. Gollum, please man the mortar. It is your guys' job to wreak some havoc. It is your guys' job to wreak some havoc to these guys so we get a few of them destroyed. What do you have? A revolver. What do you have? A pop fire foam. Okay, so you have a pop fire foam. Are you guys ready? You are arming currently. Where is Gollum? He is operating turret. So something has slowed down already. Why? Because Megasloth is bleeding. What's going on? Harry's minigun bullet. Oh my god. We have more. Okay, we have more raiders. We have more raiders, so set a forced target. Let's force these targets to move early. That was a good shot. That was a good shot, guys. Nice preemptive damage. Can we get another one? Can we get another one? Another one. Bam. There we go. Nice preemptive damage, guys. Well done. Build complete, make knight armor. Woohoo! Alrighty. We are getting there. We're building up knight armors. What turret is shooting? What? Huh? What? They're beginning their assault. Okay, guys. You guys get some R&R for a little bit. Animals. We need you to be safe inside. We all need you to be safe inside. The wargs need to be safe inside. Everybody needs to be safe inside for now. Except the Megasloths. Okay. You're not drafted while fighting. You are drafted while fighting, but that's totally fine. The grizzly bears. You're drafted by fighting, yes. You're unrestricted. That's totally okay. Now, children's are safe inside. You guys are staying safe inside as well. Are they fighting? Something just happened here. Something just happened over there. What happened over there? They had an infight. Okay. They're coming. They're coming. So. However, they're coming rather slowly. However, they're coming all through the exact same way, which I have predicted, so that's great. What's going on here? They have thrown a tox gas grenade. Okay, Samwise. We can't have you haul stuff. No, Gollum currently consuming vegetarian meal, cleaning dirt. Balin is sleeping. Okay. We need a few guys in defense, please. We need a few guys in defense, please. Animals. Megasloth or Megasloth children, please go to safe inside. Our Megasloth children, please go into safe inside. I don't think we need much of a melee force currently. This is drilling away, that's totally okay. That's what I thought. Because they're trying to kill our baby Megasloths. This is defense number 1. Okay. Let's put defense number 1 together for now. Let's put defense number 1 together for now. And there we go. Okay, they're trying to hit this thing. This is bad. They're actively trying to hit this. Okay, actually, all of them need to go into defensive mode. Because this will be one entry after another. Okay, Greyhound is down. Is he actually good? He's decent. But he's a waster. So the first pack is already fleeing. Which is nice, but again they're trying to attack one of these things. Which means they're trying to go out of here. They're always attacking these doors. Okay, the next ones are coming inside. That is a good shot. Okay, good defense, guys. Next one is down. So they're coming all one by one, which is exactly what we wanted. This is exactly what we wanted. Let's leave all of the other people in sleep mode. You're doing great, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up, guys. You're doing great. Wonderful. We're losing Greyhound, but that's totally fine. The next pack are retreating, so that's great. So we have one pack to worry about only. This one's dangerous, and he died. Wonderful. Wonderful, and we have survived the assault. Everybody deserves a rest now. That was a great combat. Can we get this guy? Let's see. Let's see. Can we get Greyhound? No reachable, unreserved, enclosed prisoner made bed. In safe temperature. So this is for prisoners. So this is for prisoners. Is it not reachable? We don't have a no empty accessible spot configured. No reachable, unreserved, enclosed, prisoner marked bed in safe temperature. This should be. What? Why? This should be safe though. Sauron. Just deconstruct this, please. Make it a priority. Why isn't this working? Okay. Now, is it now available? No reachable... Why? In safe temperature, but this is reachable. Let's make this for colonists. Cannot capture. No reachable, unreserved, enclosed, prisoner marked bed. But I want this to be for prisoners. Why is this prison not working? Why is this prison not working? It should be a prison, right? Is this a problem? This is a prison. This is a prison. Prison barracks. Don't get it. I don't get it. Why this is not a prison? Why is this not a prison? Rimworld prison not recognized. Is this overwall vent the problem? No. Can't be. Can't be. Can't be. Well, Greyhound will die in any way, shape or form. So we're fine. Let's allow everything. Allow everything, allow everything. And allow everything. Okay, we have done great. Now, weapons-wise, what did they drop? Tox bomb launcher. Tox bomb launcher. More stuff over here. Some assault rifles, but they're bio-coded, so they're whatever. I don't get it why this is not considered a prison. Why is this not considered a prison? Why is this not considered a prison? Why is this not considered a prison? But I have designated it as a prison. We have a warden though. Oh yeah, we do have wardens. Death Megasloth 2. Oh well. Happens. Happens. Schedule. Animals. Back on clean zone, back on unrestricted for all of you. Back on all restricted. Animal clean zone. Animal clean zone. Okay, you guys are back on unrestricted. You are home zoned. You are also unrestricted. Okay. However, you guys have done a wonderful battle, and I am very, very proud of you all. So you have done great. What is Sauron doing? Making more boots. But I kind of want you to drop it on the floor. I kind of want you to drop it on the floor. because I want you to save a little bit of running speed, because I think we have enough people or enough animals for you to hold stuff, so that's totally fine. No idea why this is not a prison though. No idea why this is not a prison. I suspect it's the overwall vent. I suspect it's the overwall vent. Legendary work! Would you look at that? Now Sauron is doing good stuff. Oh, look at this. Legendary boots. 48. 48 versus 35. Yo, those are good boots, man. Okay, because people need to re-equip stuff when they want to be, they want to be ninja! Ding dong dong in Chinatown. Yeah. So, let's zone. We have the Arcanexus available once again. We have reached the Arcanexus. That's totally okay. We are not doing the Arcanexus. I also clicked outside of the game, which I am very, very good at. And unfortunately clicking the wrong thing. So, as we can see, Sauron is now absolutely mashing out my builds. Because he's just dropping it on the floor and he's not wasting time running around. That's amazing. I think it's about time we hand them to good armor, right? I think it's about time we hand them to good armor. This was nice, but I think it's time to have them be armored up like absolute crazy levels. And do it until you have 6 of these things. Do it until you have 6 of these things. Do it until you have 6 of these things. We want always 6 in stock. I think light plate mails we remove entirely from the game. I think we are switching over to our combat ready armor so that these people are always powered up. I don't think that little bit of extra run speed and stuff is detrimental to our people at this point. And getting them to full gear is most likely the best thing to do. Is the gun link part of combat ready? The gun link is not part of combat ready, so let's get the gun link part of combat ready. We still have an ambrosia in the middle of this thing. What I do need is for this to no longer be burnable. So, zone, production, flooring, concrete, everything. We need to concrete absolutely everything here. We need to concrete absolutely everything. That will ruin the beauty of this area, but I don't give a damn. We need this to be combat ready. As much as we can. We need this to be combat ready as much as we can. Sauron is doing more helmets, more helmets. We're gaining more stuff. That's awesome. We have made 15 of each. And I think the big equipment is coming pretty soon. Where all of our people are beginning to wear steel upon steel. So that they no longer get damaged. Right, how much steel do we have left? We still have 1,500 steel in here. However, we have 1,000 steel over here. Let's get rid of this because this is enough steel, honestly. Our big defensive build is going on. I think this fencing right here can be removed. I can't double click the fence. Are you serious? We don't need any of this, so deconstruct like this. Deconstruct like this. We no longer need this fence. We have a psychic hydrone on the females. That kind of sucks. Can we do a mood booster? We cannot do a mood booster currently. Nope, we currently do not have a mood booster. So Sauron, what is you doing? You're drinking psychite tea. Okay, you have done a lot of helmets, not really everything so far. That's fine. Everything here is being built. Look at this. These guys are doing great. These guys are doing great. Shelob, can you please prioritize doing this? And I want to have more flooring of paved tiling here. What is Balrog doing? Can you do this? No, you're hauling steel. I need you to deconstruct this door. And have one more paved tile over here. I don't know why this is not considered a prison. Because I would consider this a prison, honestly. I would consider this a nice prison. He's building stuff, that's great. Legendary work! Legendary work, guys! The great requip is coming soon. And he's doing more armors and stuff because we still need some in backup. Breach defense is built. Breach defense is built. Breach defense is built. That's very, very good. I need an order of mining. And I need you to mine this a little bit. Because if we were to build Helm's Deep, we need a lot of material over here. And to rebuild Helm's Deep, we need a lot of material. So let's get material into here. So we have some material into here if we need to ever like rebuild any of this. We have some material down there. We are currently mega rich. We're mega rich. But I can't really get the richness down. I could if I would like throw stuff away. But I'm not really happy to do that. We have a crafting trainer over here. We have a medical trainer and we have another medical trainer. So we already have 2 medicals here, so I want you to learn medical and I want you to learn medical. And crafting wise, who will do the next crafting? She is at 7. That would give us a double boost. You're at 8 and you have a single boost. So Rosie will go off construction, back into crafting. And Rosie will learn the skill trainer crafting. Because Shelob can do this. This is the non-important stuff. We have medical level 20 now. We now have crafting level 12. That's going on quite nicely. Samwise can have his old room back because Samwise wants it to be less like rich and stuff, I think. Does he? I don't think so actually. So let's do this here. No, Samwise wants it to be normal like all of the others. Gimli was the one who doesn't like it to be as rich, right? Recluse, let's see. Forsaken comforts. He will become unhappy if his bedroom is too impressive. Okay. He will become unhappy if his stuff is too impressive. So we need to unequip these. We need to give him an unimpressive room. He needs to have an unimpressive room. Because currently his needs... aesthetic has impressive bedroom. So we need to well get the impressiveness down, honestly. We need to get the impressiveness down. Can we like give him some like bad stuff? Is that possible? Like beauty -2. So his impressiveness is the problem, right? So he has a legendary. Does this give a problem with impressiveness? It does kinda. It does kinda have a problem with impressiveness. There's a prison barracks. So it should be fine, right? Let's make this a heater. Let's give this a heater. Let's give this a cooler. And let's just have this like be completely unequipped with our team. Let's have this like this. Okay, Shelop's doing this. We have Rosie now on crafting duty. So she's melting metal from slag. That's fine. Why do we not have a slag? We should have a slag, right? It's mechanoid corpses. Oh, slag is something else. Slag is something else. Slag is something else. Let's get slag over here. So we have some slag. So she doesn't have to run as far. Let's copy this zone. Let's expand it over here. And let's just paste it in so we have a little bit of backup over here. Is this also for mechanoids or what is this for? This is for chunks. This is already for slag. Okay. Okay, so slag is just simply not hold. So where are you going off to? You're carrying slag. Oh, okay. Slag is from here. Okay. So if we do this, haha. If we do this, we just get the entire slag of the map. Let's get the entire slag of the map by animals and have animals haul it over here. That is a good idea. Okay, is there anything else that we might want to transport? We have an area revealed. Okay. We have an area revealed, so let's build a copy here. Let's build a copy here. Let's make this concrete. Let's make this concretey. Let's make this concretey. And we need a light in here if possible. Let's get a light. Get the wall lamp over here. And then we need some storage. We need some storage. So let's get some storage. Let's make single units. I think single units are better. So let's get these two. Hello, can I please like click on the shelf? That would be nice. Let's link these. Can I please click the shelf? That would be great. Oh my god, I can't even. Let's go storage, go critical, clear all wood. This needs to be wood. Let's copy these and let's paste it into here. So we have 2 wood lines that we can do. Then we need some sandbag material. No, not really. But we need some limestone over here. So let's build 2 more of these. 2 more copies. We have a limestone critical somewhere. We have a limestone critical. Let's copy this. Let's paste it into here. We have a limestone critical. And then we need a granite critical. So let's copy this one. Get a granite paste critical into here. Is Sauron done with his job? He is. Make sure until everything is on 6. And now the great requipping is coming. So Sauron will leave off this for now because we want Sauron to be... No, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it, right? Combat ready. Combat ready. Combat ready. Combat ready. Combat ready. Everybody will be combat ready. Now, combat ready. You guys are wearing a shield though. So let's manage apparel. Let's copy this one. Combat ready shield. Let's combat ready shield. And let's allow our kite shield into this. And let's go combat ready shield. Combat ready shield. Combat ready shield. Combat ready shield. Everybody will go into combat ready shield. Alright. Insane. The great requip is coming. So. Look at these guys shedding their equipment. Let's hope it works the way I need it to work. Okay, they're losing everything. They're losing their coats. They're losing their leggings. Look at these guys getting all armored up. Leowyn is still not done. So what are you doing? Okay, you are unequipping currently. Okay. A walk is hunting Timberwolf 2 for food. No can do. Okay, look at this. We need a bulk goods trader. We need a bulk goods trader. Let's call Woggle. Let's call Woggle. And we need a trade caravan. We need a bulk goods trader. Because this is, well, let's just say everybody is now brutally equipped. Balin still doesn't have his helmet equipped. Why do you not have your helmet? Why have you not equipped a helmet yet? Because plain leather hood is in the equipment. So plain leather hood needs to go. Plain leather hood and plain cloak needs to go. Plain hood and plain cloak needs to go. Alrighty, the individualization of my players is gone with this. Absolutely gone. But it is what it is. Someone's not wearing a gunlink though. I have the feeling gunlinks are not available. If we do this. Gunlink might not be available with this. Gunlink might not be available with this. Yep, I think Gunlink is not available with this. Are you guys still wearing an Akaton? You're still wearing an Akaton, okay. Looks like Gunlink is not available with this. Oh well, I guess. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, it's fine. Gollum, what are you doing? Why do you... Okay, you have dropped also your helmet. You are recoloring though, which is quite funny. You are recoloring, so Gollum, please take on your helmet. We need a... We need to get rid of this stuff. We need to get rid of this stuff. We need to get rid of this stuff hard. Okay, this is almost done. Almost done, okay. Now everybody is on full armor, which I'm not the happiest about, that they are on full armor, but it is what it is. However, their protection should be massively increased now. Honestly, I'm not so sure. I am actually not so sure if their equipment is now better. Because this is... Okay, we have lost the cloak. Okay, we have lost the cloak. No, it is better. It is definitely better. Because a cloak plus, let's say, light plate is a little bit less, yeah? It's a little bit less. Is it much less, though? It's actually not much less. It's actually not much less. But let's leave it like this for now. We can always make more clothing. That's no problem. We can always make more clothing. If we ever need to switch back. It's not a problem. Work speed is fine. Honestly, work speed is actually fine. However, my people should be more protected now. We can't do Cataphracт armor because, well, we don't have the recipe, right? So I would have liked to do Cataphract armor. But, it is what it is. We definitely need to sell. This is looking atrociously. This is looking absolutely bad. We need to sell. We need to sell badly. Visitors! Hisisimora. Bulk goods trader? No, not a bulk goods trader. It's just Felix. Samwise. We have a restock, that's fine, but we need to have a trader here. We need to get rid of all of this. We need to get rid of all of this. We need to get rid of all of this. This can't drill for uranium anymore. Why? This is drilling for uranium, but this is not because probably the vicinity is surrounded by stuff. No, it's still drilling. Okay. It is still drilling. Slag chunks are back. Sauron is building the last few things. What's your crafting speed, my dude? What's your crafting speed? It's still 240. It's no longer the massive speed it was before. But it is still fine. It is still fine. Okay. Felix is here. Galadriel. Samwise, where are you? Samwise is cremating. I want you to trade. Saribot killed another spammer scammer. Thank you very much, Saribot. Good bot. Okay. I think we need to give you some friendship points, right? Gift mode. Let's get into gift mode. We need what? How many gifts do we need for you? No idea. I think it was 25. I think it was 25. Yes. It was 25. Now this right here. Hackathons are still fine. Cloak needs to be off. Worker glove needs to be off. Leggings needs to be off. We no longer need to do this. Now we have removed some of the stuff. Samwise, you need to trade again with this guy. Need to trade again with this guy. Because I want to buy his reinforced barrels that he has. I want to get rid of all of the guns that we have here. I want to get rid of all of the guns that we have here. There we go. Alrighty, so we have gotten rid of all of that stuff. That's good. This is clean now, that's nice. We're getting rid of more stuff, that's great. We still have tons of weapons. We still have tons and tons and tons of weapons that we need to, like, sell. Sauron. You need to prioritize this thing, and this thing. We need the trade beacons to cover everything. Also, we need another trade beacon over here to cover this side of things, because we have not covered any of this. Sauron, your next one will be this then. Hauling steel to trade beacon, go, go, go. Hauling components, yeah, sure. Please work on this. Work on this, work on this. We need these to the trade beacons. If there is ever a trade available, we need to get all of this out of here. This needs to go as much as I can. Hauling components. Yep, please haul components. We have 250 components. Ooh-wee. After you drink Psychite tea, you need to haul more stuff. Samwise, can you call a trade caravan, please? And please prioritize building this. Alright. There's another gunling on the ground. Food is bad. Food is really bad. The Devil Strand needs to go. Let's disallow sowing. The Devil Strand needs to go. We need more food. This being hauled is not hauled yet. Cargo pods. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, okay. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. They're rotten. They're totally fine. Hay is still not perfect. We still have tons and tons of animals. Are you guys allowed to wear backpacks like this? Yes, you are. Okay. You are allowed to wear backpacks like... That's cool. Okay. Why are you not wearing any boots, though? We don't have boots? We not have boots? We don't have boots in access. Well, that's what Sauron needs to do, right? So we need to get rid of all of this stuff. Holy shit, man. We need to get rid of all of this. In actual fact, light stuff needs to go. But this one is specifically for light armor, correct? Yep, this is specifically for light plate mail. I need you to get rid of all of the light plate mail. All of this needs to go, the light plate mail. What about you? You have a shield. You do not have a shield. Why do you not have a shield? Why do you not have a shield? Shelob, please wear a shield. Gimli wears a shield. Balrog wears a shield. Rosie is wearing a shield. Yes. Thank you. Guys, you need to wear shields. Galadriel is getting rid of our armors. That's great. We can't sell it. That's the unfortunate truth. What's this? That's Psychoid. Yeah, sure. It's fine so far. Boots. Boots not great. Food's not too great looking. We're not too hot on food. Also, our trader has somehow not appeared yet, which is kind of amazing. Let's call the Firin Confederation. Samwise. Call the Firin Confederation, please. We need a bulk goods trader, please. We need to get rid of stuff. Let's slowly but surely prepare. Let's slowly but surely prepare. Okay. He's working on boots. That's great. My man's doing good. I'm kind of a little bit sad that the Gunlink mod does not work with this mod in tandem. It kind of sucks. Which almost makes me want to get different helmet. Makes me almost want to get different helmets, honestly. Plate armor, that's the right one. Let's see, what is available? Flak armor, flak helmet. Flak helmet is most likely what we should do. We should probably go for flak helmets. Because that is the way to go most likely, right? If we go armor. Smithing, harpsichord, machining, flak armor. Does flak armor have anything? No. So let's research it. Let's make flak armor. Let's make flak helmets, because the flak helmet is basically an item we can combine with the gun links, because I want to get the gun links. Recon armor, recon helmet. This needs advanced components though. This needs advanced components, but we should get the recon helmet. Let's get the recon helmet. Yeah, let's get the recon helmet. Yeah, unfortunate, but let's get the recon helmet. Or marine helmet, let's see. Research. Recon marine armor. The marine helmet needs 40 plus steel and is a little bit better. For the marine helmet it is, right? The marine helmet it is. We're making marine helmets. Takes an advanced component, which kinda sucks. Marine helmet. Let's make marine helmets. This is expensive. Let's make this 15 times. Make this 15 times. And only by Sauron, please. Yep, we need to switch this to marine helmet because I want to have the gun link. Yep. A little bit of a waste. Whatever, right. A little bit of a waste, but whatever. You live and you learn. Because I want to get the gun links back in, I need these guys to be on the absolute maximum that they can be. So, marine helmet needs to be here. We need to do this. How much plasteel do we have? Bulk goods trader from Bogol has arrived. We don't have that much plasteel. We don't have that much plasteel, so this is kind of bad. But fine. Fine. He's making marine helmets, that's great. Marine helmets, please, my dude, you need to drop on... That's a nice looking helmet. You need to drop those on the floor. You need to drop those on the floor. And unfortunately, assign combat ready. We need to get armored helmet off. And we need to get marine helmet on. Because that's just the way it needs to be, unfortunately. Because combat ready, we need the armored helmet off. And we need the marine helmet on. Not great, but well. Galadriel, we need you to be the trader. So you need to trade. Oh fuck, we have thrombos. I did not see that. Let's open this door. Maybe a thrombo goes in. So let's open this door. Unfortunately, we cannot use these helmets. It sucks, but we can get our gun links back, which is all I want. We need the gun links for battle. Galadriel, take a trade. And we will do a very generous trade now. We will do a very, very generous trade now with you guys. Okay. Let's trade. That's it? Okay. That's already it. I want to buy your steel. I want to buy your reinforced barrels. I want to buy all of the meat that you have, including the chocolate. Let's get some chem fuel, why not? Let's get the nitrotramines, because why not? Let's get rid of all of the hoods. Get rid of all of the leggings and stuff. Now go back, Galadriel. Get into gifting mode. Get into gifting mode. Now the thrombo wool stuff is worth so much. This is already doing it. Okay. This is already doing it, but sure. We should have more traders incoming, really. So let's try not to overspend stuff. But marine armor is coming back in. Sauron, you're looking fabulous with your helmet stuff. But we're getting more helmets, which is what I want. I have the feeling that we cannot sell any of these, so Since we cannot sell any of these, let's smelt down the armored helmets again. It happens. We can't use it with a gun link. Hello there, Fox. Welcome to RimWorld, where we find out that we do mistakes. And it is fine, because making mistakes is part of the game. We have a complete supplier from Woggle. Okay. And we have a mechanoid cluster. Ooh, baby. We have a mechanoid cluster. So. Animals. Safe inside. Anything safe inside. This is a bad cluster. This is a bad cluster. We need Wheezy to be safe inside. No. Actually, I want you to be on Ballin. And I want you to be on Animal Clean. No one unrestricted. Okay. Everybody needs to fight. Everybody needs to fight. Ooh, this is bad. EMI Dynamo. Where's the combat supplier coming? They're coming towards the right. I think we're gonna call immediate assistance. Boromir, rearm, Gollum, rearm, Legolas, rearm, hold your fire, set force target to here. Boromir not manning? Man the mortar, please, dude. Legolas, man the mortar, man. Are they ready to fire? Not yet. I think I want immediate combat assistance. Ready to fire? Alright. Set a force target. Hold fire off. Galadriel. Call the Refugee Empire. Mechanoids have woken up. The enemy are coming in. Hostile visitors present. That's why I want military aid, for fuck's sake. Woggle. Immediately military aid. There they are. It's not much. It's not much. We don't really need to fight the EM Dynamo, honestly, guys. We have defenses over here. Our combat supplier here is probably gonna help pretty soon too. Get you guys on hold fire. They are helping though, which is nice. The Scythers are coming in. So let's take aim. You're a melee fighter. Let's get all of my melee fighters over here for now. Gilrain over there. Auron over there. Leowen there. Balin here. Pippin here. Samwise here. Gollum is over there. Faramir is over there. Sauron over there. Let's take positions. Are you still helping, or are you fleeing? You're still fighting. That's good. Now everybody is in position. We still have some combat suppliers here helping us. This is bad. This is bad. We just lost all of the chem fuel. We lost some of the stuff that we have had here, including the 4 barrels most likely. We have lost relations because we attacked some members, unfortunately, but that's what happens, I guess. Galadriel, what are you doing? No, don't beat fire out. This is dangerous. Stay inside. What's Eowyn doing? Eowyn is breastfeeding Eorn. That's totally okay. They are fighting. Okay. They are fighting here as well. A lot of stuff's going on. They have deleted these turrets. That's great. Now the EMI Dynamo is still here. They're fighting the last ones. There's still a Scyther. What's going on here? They're still fighting the pikemen. This Cypher is here. Eowyn, please go back home. There's still 2 enemies over here. They have defeated all of it. They have defeated all of this. We have a major break risk on Samwise. Samwise can go home. We still have 2 enemies to contend with. That should be totally good. Missy is currently in a danger position. So Missy, go back home. Alright. That's great. Where's Sauron? Sauron is at home. And I think we're pretty good, right? And that's it. Combat is done. Combat is done. That was a terrible, terrible fight. But we survived with absolutely no casualties. However, much has been fallen. Much is fallen from this. We have lost the combat supplier, unfortunately. We unfortunately attacked friendlies. But all in all, acceptable. All in all, acceptable. All in all, acceptable. We still haven't... Oh, we still need to save Mukrok. Let's save Mukrok. Let's have 2 people. No, you know what? Let's have them a little relaxing time. We still need to destroy that dynamo, but we have time. Galadriel. Rescue Peok. There's someone we need to rescue here. Porky we need to rescue. Leowen, rescue Porky. Ui. We have too much stuff. We have too much stuff. At this point... Oh, we have another one of these guys here. Legolas. Rescue Muop. We need to rescue a few people. At this point, I am ready to just dump everything. At some point. Because our worth, our wealth is like rising. Mob has died, blood loss is fine. Inspired recruitment, Porky has died, is fine. Can't do much about it. Murok is most likely dying as well. Again, we're not too worried about that. Murok might be surviving. Murok might be surviving. Yeah, Murok is surviving. We have a mad boom rat coming in. Randy is really not happy with us today. Randy is really not happy with us today. Let's watch this mad boom rat and see what happens. We have someone going outside. Not yet. Mad boom rat is still on his way. Sauron, you're shredding a mechanoid. Sauron, I need you to be... Why are you not crafting helmets? Why are you not crafting helmets? Make marine helmets. I need you to make helmets, my friend. Mad Boom Rat's still a thing. The Boom Rat is still a thing. We need a little squad, if possible. People are chilling out though. But Sauron is making helmets, that's great. Why is not everybody wearing a gun link? We have 3 gun links and they're not being worn. I don't get it. Why are you guys not wearing gun links? The Mad Boom Rat gone? No, the Mad Boom Rat is still a thing. Rosie is a melee fighter. That would be stupid if Rosie would do that. Let's see. Let's have our triple range duo here. Let's get our triple rangers going. Let's get the triple rangers outside. The Boom Rat is turning around. Let's have the triple rangers be here. Obviously it explodes right next to the Mega Sloth baby. Obviously. Let's destroy the EMI Dynamo. And it is done. Let's hold this. Do this. Okay, we have survived for now, which is good. So let's get everybody back on unrestricted. So the animals can help. Let's get everybody back on unrestricted. Have you trained Hall successfully? Not yet. So you still need to be in animal clean. You can... No, you're staying in safe inside. Everything is back on unrestricted. The children are in home, so everything is fine now. Whew. Now, who is shredding mechanoids? Because I should be shredding armets first. I should be shredding armored helmets. So, we need Rosie. Rosie is hauling. Why are you hauling? Why are you hauling? Because you most likely have this not be drop on the floor. This needs to be drop on the floor because this saves an incredible amount of time. So they don't spend the time walking. Why are you shredding mechanoids though? I want you to smelt a Pyrrol. That is a much more important thing. I need you to smelt this Pyrrol. I need you to smelt this Pyrrol. The same way we get a legendary marine helmet. Wow! 190 sharp. That's nice. We're getting more stuff. Gollum. Gollum is training Flash. I am sorry, Gollum, but I am forcing you to wear this marine helmet. I am forcing you to wear a gun link. I know why they're not wearing gun links, because the gun links are on normal or less quality. I know. So Samwise, you are a good shooter. I need you to wear another gun link if possible. If we find one, that is. Because the gun links are, well, not the right color. Wow. So where's the gun links? I need to make a specific gun link drop. I need to make one of these guys to be specifically for gun links. Please unlink this one. This needs to be for gun links. Please make this a gun link. I need to have my gun link. Okay, Gollum has his extremely cool helmet on that is legendary. Okay. Now I would like to have Sauron help with the with building stuff. But Sauron needs to force wear this helmet, please. Thank you very much. Legolas still not has a helmet on, but Rosie is smelting apparel. That's totally good. I need you to smelt apparel. I need this to be no longer armored. I need this to be no longer armored. And I need this to be armored now. Okay, Rosie, do you need a break? You need a break, so take a break. Shelob is building this, great, because now we can quickly replenish all of this without going all the way back to travel zone. Let's have this be here, so we can easily rebuild stuff. Or build stuff, rather. Now, festivals. Festivals are in 6 days. We need to get the combat stuff out of here. We need to get the combat stuff out of here. We have way too much gear lying around because of our experimentations. We have way too much gear lying around. That being said, it is time for us to invest into the ship reactor. It is time. It is time to build and start building the ship. So, we build a ship reactor. We build a sensor cluster. We build a ship computer. We build a structural beam. Another, let's say... No, this needs to be differently. Because we still need a cryo casket. So structural beams. Cryo casket. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 people. We need 19 cryo sleeps. But we can only build that once the structure beams are made. Again, it does not need to look like a ship, it just needs to work. Once we upgrade to Odyssey, we can actually have a flying ship, but that will be a project after this run. That will be a project after this run. Do we stop the Yayo production? I think we're stopping the Yayo production, right? Let's stop the Yayo production. Let's stop the Yayo production. Let's stop these two fields. And let's stock up on food. We need to now stock up on food. A bulk goods trader is coming in. Woo, finally. We need to give them a lot of stuff. We need to give them a lot of stuff because we want to get rid of stuff. We need to get the costs down. We need to get the inventory cleared. This is looking atrociously. We need to get all of this lower. We need to get all of this lower. And I hope Randy is nice for us today and does not give us another combat area. Because I would like to have a little bit of downtime, honestly. I would like to have a little bit of downtime. Because we can't even get these components. Because our inventory is so damn full. Murok Slaughterer is no longer incapable of walking. Now, Galadriel, I know you're sleeping, but your sleep is pretty much done, so I need you to trade because you are the most social person in this home. Technically, Gollum could do it, but let's have a trade with you. Okay, you have a lot of meat. I would like that. I would like your chem fuel. I would like your components. I would like your steel. I would like your reinforced barrels. I would not like anything else. I would like to have your chocolate as well. I am giving you all of this gear right here. Let's get rid of all of this. We can wear akatons, so akatons we will leave in storage. Everything else needs to go. And we're overpaying already. Doesn't matter. Confirm this. Let's give them another gift. Give them a trade. We need to get into gift mode. We need to give them 13 things. 13%. So let's trade all of this. And we already have enough gifts. So we've made them already happy. Great. We have not lowered our inventory in the slightest. Great. Flak armor, we didn't need to do flak armor, but sure. Sauron is making marine helmets. That's his job. That's cool. Yep, Sauron is making marine helmets. That's totally cool. Why are you not walking down here? You're always walking around. Why? Because of the stones? Probably. Let's see. Galadriel is smelting down helmets. That is great. We need to get rid of stuff. We need to get rid of stuff. Okay. Rosie is back on building things. This obviously takes tons of stuff. This obviously takes tons and tons and tons of material. It is what it is. I'm even curious if we can even like build 20 yeah, ship things. We need a few more gunlinks. We need a few more gunlinks, so let's make 10 more gunlinks as well. Only Sauron can do these. Advanced components. Do it until you have 20 advanced components. That requires gold. Okay. That requires gold. Can we call another one of our friends? Pippin. Woggle was pretty damaged, right? Let's call the Refugee Empire. Let's request an Imperial Trader. This has been cleared out. Allow sowing. Go back on corn, please. We need more food. We are super low on food and I hate it. Cocoa is finally-ish coming along. It's finally-ish coming along. Okay. Helmets. Let's see. We still need one helmet for Legolas. We have one helmet here. So I would like to have him wear this nice helmet over there. Or rather, let's clear it. I want them to wear the stuff on their own. I want them to wear this stuff on their own. Balrog does not even have a helmet yet. Balrog technically needs one because he's a melee fighter. Rosie as well. Galadriel, what are you doing? You're smelting light plate boots because they're good boots. Yes, we do not want good boots. We want higher than good boots. That's totally okay. That's totally okay. I think we need to copy these settings and we need to build more storage, whether I like it or not. Whether or not we need to build more storage. Link settings, paste settings. So. Okay. We have enough wood here to support any of the breaking traps. We have enough wood here and stone here to replace our walls. This is getting us steel autonomously. This is getting us more uranium. Where is it? Is it still alive even? It is still alive. This is getting us more uranium. This is done. This is done. This is for breach defenses if we ever need it. Sauron is making more boots. Okay, sure, I guess. I need you to make more helmets though, please. So, is the material already brought in here? Not yet. We still have tons of components. We have tons of Glitter World medicine. We have 9 barrels. I would probably like to get more mortars. So, let's clear roof. Let's remove the roofing of this. Because I want to build additional, can't be placed on the roof. Okay, but I can build 2 additional mortars. I can build 2 additional mortars because I want to have 5 mortars if available. Okay. Can Gilrain, she can deliver. Okay, please deliver to that thing. Rosie. Rosie is drinking Psychite. I want you to deliver. I want Gimli. Deliver to this. I want Balrog to deliver to this. I want the material to be delivered already. So that the work can begin for the other people. I want you guys to deliver the material over there. Okay. Okie dokie. So. They are delivering material, so that's great. Material is coming over, so that's pretty cool. We're getting more helmets. People are equipping their helmets. That's super nice. Now Balrog still does not wear a helmet. Why? Balrog. Oh, he has a prioritized work. Sure. I need you to wear helmets. And I need until you have 6 helmets. I want you to have until 6 helmets. And I want you to have at least 3 helmets. Let's go 3 helmets. And let's go until you have 3 gunlings. We need to have 3 gunlings. So, why are my gunlings not traded yet? Hold yet. Okay, we have so much stuff. Oh my god, we have so much stuff. At some point, I'm just gonna gift everything to someone. I need to get my costs down. At some points, I'm just dumping everything to someone. Festivals are in 5 days. Okay. This would be the worst spot for breach because every single one of these trees is basically a protection. But I might get a burning trap in here just so I can make a burn trap. If it happens, I might just get a burn trap. We have a growth moment for Missy. Missy is now 7 years old. And we need a trade. Let's see. Abrasive. Hard worker. Global work speed. Why not? You will be good in shooting. You will be good in medical. And you will be good with plants. Okay. So, Missy. You can help with the plants, please. You can help with plants. And that's about it. I am still not giving you a gun or anything. In fact, you should be having a Thrombo-Wool plushie, which you do. People look so different. Yes, because they armored up. They armored up. We have switched off our clothing and we have armored up because we are getting back to the game and we're getting into the end game, and they are now wearing maximum protection. They are wearing maximum protection because I need these guys to survive the most hardest of things. So they are wearing like as good as it gets. They are wearing as good as it gets. You missed so much. Yep, you missed basically the first hour where we decided that we need to upgrade our stuff because we're getting into the final zone, right? We're getting into the finals. We're building the ship. Our temporary breach defenses are done. We are definitely getting into the full end game here. We're definitely getting into the full end game here. I might even do a secondary kill box over here and have the people retreat into the second level. I might do a first level gun range here and I might retreat into the second level if possible. So yeah. We're preparing. We're coming to the end. We are, which means we're coming to the end. No, we're not really coming to the end. It will be quite a few episodes until we actually reach the end, but we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Okay, show launch report. Yes. We need 3 ship engines. We need 3 ship engines, okay. We need 3 ship engines, which means we're out of plasteel. Which means we're out of plasteel. Which means we're out of plasteel. Yep, we're out of plasteel. That's our big problem currently. We need plasteel. So, drill. Where do we have plasteel? We have steel regular. We have plasteel here. Gold, steel, plasteel over here. Regular steel. Okay. Uranium here. Uranium there. Plasteel here. So we have a giant plasteel here. We have a giant plasteel here. So we need to order to mine this. We need to order to mine this out. And regular steel. How's regular steel? Regular steel is doing good. Plasteel is doing bad. We need specifically for plasteel. And we need to get stuff out. Everybody is wearing gun links and all of that stuff. Everything looks really nice. That cost us all of the plasteel that we had, but I think it was a good trade. Now, we need to send a caravan. We need to buy plasteel again. We're getting Samwise. We're getting Rosie. We're getting... let's see. Let's get Leowen. And Gollum. On the journey. No, we need 3 people. We need 3 people. Oh shit, we tamed 2 more Thrombos. Oh shit, we tamed 2 more Thrombos. Oh, that's cool. We need 2 names, please. Totally missed that. totally missed that. Let's get... who else? Let's get Pippin. Let's get Pippin as well. The 3 thrombos. 4 thrombos. We need to have all of this. We need to get all of this. We have medicine. But we need the Glitter World medicine if anything happens. Bedrolls is fine. We need more bedrolls. Doesn't matter. We have all of this, all of this, all of this. Now, components and stuff. We need all of this being sold. We need to get all of this home. And if it happens, we'll just drop everything. We'll just drop everything in front of our doorstep and not really care about it. Because we need to get the cost, we need to get our riches down. We need to get our riches down. Okay, where's my psychoid? We need to get our riches down. Uruk and High. Oh god. Uruk and High. Okay, the sculptures also need to go. Sculptures need to go. This needs to go. The beer needs to go. All of the weapons need to go. All of this needs to go. All of this needs to go. All of this needs to go. Let's leave one Molotov at home. This needs to go. I think all of the backpacks need to go. And before these guys return home, we need to get rid of all of the excess. It doesn't matter if we lose money that way, we need to get rid of all of the excess. Everything needs to go. Everything needs to go. We have way too much stuff, but that's the point of getting rid of it. These are my steel plates. We need to keep our plates around. Right. And send. We need to get the cost down. We need to get rid of so much stuff because we are way too rich. We are way too rich. All of this needs to go. We need to name the thrombos, right? So we have Thrombo 1. So you are Uruk. You're Uruk. And you are High. And both of you will be fully trained. And you guys need to be in clean zone until you are fully trained. I'm not ready yet to get rid of the animals, but it is very soon time to get rid of the animals. By that I mean the alpacas and the muffalos. They need to go. We no longer need the wool. We no longer need, well, anything that they produce. but this will be just before we start up the reactor, because we need them to be food so we can make meals in advance, so we no longer have the need to make meals. We need about 200-300 lavish meals in preparation, so we can just simply focus on surviving, because that's what we need to do. We need to focus on surviving. So, Sauron, what are you doing? You're currently eating something, okay? What are you doing? You're making an Akaton, that's fine. Yes, you're making a single Akaton, so what are you doing after the Akaton? Working gloves. Why are you making work gloves? You should not make work gloves. This is over. Oh well, he has made one. So Sauron. You are building. Okay, so you're back on building stuff. That's okay. You're back on building stuff. That's cool. So. Good. We need to get 20 cryopods because we want to have 20 people of the planet. Great. So, this thing is done. So we need to put all of this on hold. Let's take this guy right here and let's reinstall him over here. However, needs power. Needs power. And power has been cut, actually. Power. Hidden conduit. We need to have a hidden conduit here. And let's have a hidden conduit over here. Let's smooth this wall over here. And let's have a hidden conduit over there. Because we have cut the hidden conduit over here. So that's totally fine. Imperial Trader. Great. Now Samwise and Pippin and stuff are gone. Well, maybe we can buy a few things. We still have silver. We still have tons and tons of silver. We need a little bit more gold, I think, if we want to do more stuff. So we need a little bit more gold. So it's fine. Fine. So mortars. Steel mortar. Build more mortars. Let's build 2 more mortars. So we can have 5 raining down on our enemies. Galadriel, you are still pretty happy. So I need you to trade with Parsos. Not the most ideal place to trade, but sure, trade. Glitter World Medicine never hurts. Advanced components, that's amazing. Let's get 4 reinforced barrels, that's pretty cool. Has more steel, I like it. Molecular analysis, we don't need any of this. Don't need any of this. So it's exactly the money that we need to pay. But let's pay a few more other things. Let's see. What else can we pay you? In fact, we can't really pay you because we have, well, we have removed all of our money situation. So let's see. Okay, so let's buy steel. The advanced components and components. We don't need to buy the components specifically because we have so many of them. So I'm buying more shells. I'll buy more shells from this guy. There is a Cataphracт armor here, but we are not wearing good armor. We need excellent or higher. So we still need to give you a little bit of a gift, Because we still need 14 friendship points. Let's give you a few more gifts. Let's give you a few more gifts. Let's see, what else can we give you as a gift? We don't have much to give you, honestly. We could give you a few animals. We could give you a few animals. So let's give you all of this. Well, it is what it is. Let's give them just a tiny gift. So this is looking much more empty here, which is nice. Is this on preferred? This is on preferred, okay. So this is combined even. Oh, well, sure. So, Sauron. Sauron's sleeping. Where are my traders? They are still far and wide away. So before we continue... Oh, we already are on overtime. Who would have known? It's already super late. So we have a mad gazelle. Who cares about that? But this is the current state of the game. We are preparing for the end. We are starting to build the ship. However, we are lacking plasteel and lots of it. We are also looking to get our wealth down so the enemy attacks are a little bit smaller. Overall, this has been quite the chaotic episode because we have been attacked a lot and we've had a lot of mishaps, but not on our fault. It's because our, well, allies were in the line of fire. Next thing to do is complete the trading run so we get more plasteel, complete the ship, and then prepare maximum defenses, get rid of the animals. And the next episode will be focusing on getting the ship built. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, well, you know which button to press. Dislike is okay as well, because YouTube just cares about, like, interaction. But a like is probably better, who knows. Nobody understands YouTube. Twitch.tv/Hanazaki if you want to come live to me. And we have a chat if you want to come into the chat, want to hang out, if you want to become a Pokemon. We'll see each other next time on episode 24 of RimWorld. Until next time.